Hey, happy Tuesday, everyone. Still tracking this big heat dome settled in under this upper level ridge where we have this area of high pressure back across parts of the south central U.S., including the Midwest, here across parts of the Ozarks. So let's talk about what's going on. We see these showers and storms. They were riding along the edge of that ridge, and they're also kind of riding along this edge of a stalled out boundary, but I want to show you what's going on. The last couple of nights we've had a low level jet, low level winds filtering on in, depicted by those arrows you see right there, and as those have moved in, they've been interacting with that stalled out front, causing the air to rise, creating the showers and thunderstorms, and then they've been following the upper level pattern, tracking their way off to the south and to the east. So we've seen some rounds of rain, and rain has been training over some of the same areas since early on this morning before sunrise, and so we do have a flood warning in place for some of our northernmost counties that goes until 3 p.m., and then the flash flood warning for these counties that aren't filled in. That includes areas around Osage Beach, Miller County, Waynesville, back over down towards Lebanon, Pulaski County, and we'll continue to look at these until 3 p.m. for most. That one that includes Pulaski County goes until 12:45 today, and rain is beginning to wrap up in some of these spots, but I don't think it ends completely for our area until around 3 p.m., and we'll continue to look at clouds hanging around our easternmost counties today, and your temperatures will be cooler, with another wave of storms developing with a low-level jet and that stalled out boundary overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. But that's really going to be in our far northeastern and easternmost counties, to include Rolla, back down towards Eminence. Could get clipped with a shower or two in West Plains, but not as great a coverage as what we've seen the last few days. So heading into your Wednesday afternoon, most will be dry. This model shows a few stray showers, which I think that could be possible. Maybe not as great of coverage as it shows either, but one or two before more showers and storms try and move on in after dark Wednesday, late Wednesday evening, and overnight will continue to track their way once again to the south and to the east. Now, turn into the heat. We do have a heat advisory now extended through Wednesday, 8 p.m., and coverage was increased with that as well, a little bit further to the east of Highway 65, and then that excessive heat warning goes until Wednesday evening as well. Now, once again, talked about this yesterday, many in these areas are without power. So that is honestly why that heat advisory was extended a little bit more to the east, not because it's going to feel 100 to 109 degrees, but simply because it is very hot, dangerously hot, especially for those who are suffering without air conditioning for the day today. So be sure to find your local cooling center. That information is on KY3's website. Today, temperatures feeling around 100 to 107, let's say, from Highway 65 and off to the west. Not as bad in our easternmost counties thanks to the clouds. And then tomorrow, the heat will expand a bit further to the east, and many feeling around 100 to 110 degrees. Our average high is supposed to be 89 degrees now as we begin the month of August, and yeah, we're back in the upper 90s Wednesday through Friday with isolated rain and storm chances, better chances we head into Friday and for the weekend. Today, temperatures ranging from the mid-80s really in our easternmost counties for highs to the mid-90s to our southwest, and then heading into the evening, cooling down, most back in the 80s still by 9 p.m. with lows tonight in the low to mid-70s, waking up to start Wednesday off. Wednesday really hot. We'll stay overall pretty dry until the evening hours, and then temperatures flirting with the 100s still on Thursday, on Friday. Cooler air moves in this weekend with a cold front on Sunday. Temperatures back in the 80s as we begin next week.